Hey y'all, Heather here with another episode of What's a 411. And hey, I know it's been a minute, but you know what? I moved all the way across the country. So I'm really excited to do my first episode in my new digs in my new state. So today I thought what I would do is give you three items that I believe should be in every cook's arsenal. And the three items that I'm going to share with you today are all under $40. Now, another important thing I want to tell you is that I'm giving you a class of items. I don't mean to say necessarily that you need to go out and buy the exact item that I'm showing you. Where you can, I will tell you where I bought it and where you can get it and how much it is currently. But I will tell you that everything that I'm going to share with you is well under $40. Okay? So let's get started. The first item that I love is a pulled chop. Now, this particular item I did purchase from QVC, but I can tell you right now that they are completely out of inventory. So again, this is a class of product that you can buy anywhere. In fact, Walmart has several different models of pulled chops, all ranging from $4.99, that is $4.99 on up. But what I love about this is number one, it's manual, so you don't need any type of electricity. And then what I also love about this, and again, this is standard to any type of pulled chop that you want to purchase, your blades are protected, and then you just pull it out, and there you have your two blades. And I'm gonna just put it up here, okay? And you just want to put in your item, and depending on what you're trying to chop, you may have to cut it a little bit depending on. What I use my pull chop for is for like fresh garlic, and also if I want to chop some onions. And the great thing is you just pull it, and if you can see, and particularly for onions, you know, it's like no more tears because I know, okay, I can chop a little bit of onions without having, to be crying. And so this is great. And again, although I bought this from QVC, I know that they are out of inventory, but they usually will come back in. So if you want to buy this particular version, you're going to have to wait for them to get it back in stock. But nonetheless, like I said, you can go to any Walmart, and from $4.99 on up, you can get one. Next item that I love, this is another item that I got from QVC, and it is actually a set of two, okay? And right now, QVC has these at a special sale price of $9.99. Yes, $9.99 for two. And you're like, okay, Heather, well, what is this? This is a meat tenderizer. Okay. And what's great is that it comes with this cover that protects the blades. And again, you get two of these bad boys at QVC right now for $9.99. So what I do with mine is I use one for poultry and then one for red meat. But I mean, hey, you can keep one, gift one, whatever you want to do. But what I love about these and why I recommend them is that number one, the design is such that your hands are fully protected from the blades themselves. And they're fabulous for tenderizing your meat. And so what I recommend and how I utilize them is I will go ahead and use like an oil sprayer, like an Evo or whatever. That's another item that you can pick up. I'll do a whole nother, I can do a whole nother one on this one, on that one. And I will go ahead and spray some oil on whatever I'm planning to tenderize. And then I will go ahead and season it really well. And then I will use this, and I will show you here on a piece of paper. Let me just grab one really quick, how it actually works, because I don't have anything raw, but I will literally just go like this. And what you're doing is you're creating basically a pathway for all of the seasoning to actually get into the food. And if you want, you know, tender beef and tender pork chops, fabulous. And like I'm saying, right now you can get 2 on QVC for $9.99. Now, if you want the actual item number and you're really interested, let me know in the comments below, and I will go ahead and respond and give you that. But yeah, $9.99. And these are just fabulous for really tenderizing your meat or poultry or whatever you want to tenderize. Chicken, things of that nature. I use them for everything. Fabulous. Now, the last item, this is also another item that I purchased from QVC. And this is a multifunction salad spinner. Now, what I want you to realize is that, again, it's about the class of product. So you don't necessarily have to buy this particular salad spinner, but buy a salad spinner. And I know what you're thinking already. You're thinking, well, Heather, you know what? I don't eat a whole lot of salads and stuff. So, you know, why do I need a salad spinner? Because you can do so much with a salad spinner. And I'm just going to take this one apart. This one is by Henning Lee, and it is currently available on QVC. And it's about $34.98 right now. And it's a multifunction one, meaning that it does more than spin salad. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take this apart a little bit just to show you the salad spinner part. And then we'll get into what else it does too and why I love it so much. Okay, so this is a salad spinner part, okay? And most of you know what a salad spinner does. It's a good way to, like, if you want to rinse all your vegetables and stuff before you know, as you're creating your salad. But what I love about this also is that it's a great way to wash like smaller vegetables and fruits. Like I use it also for washing berries, blueberries, strawberries, things of that nature. Grapes in particular, wonderful. And what I love about this is that, number one, it's manual. So, you know, again, I don't have to plug it in or use batteries. I can just use my own power and spin it around. Okay, fabulous. And it's also got a colander in the inside, as most of them do. But what I love about this is it's also, you can separate it and just use it as a regular colander. Now, the magic of this particular salad spinner is the multifunction aspect of it. So I'm gonna show you that now. What I love is that you can attach this piece, and look, you've got an egg separator here where my hand is. See that right there? You can separate eggs. And then you have these little blades. Like this is basically your shredder blade. Okay. And then, so if I want to like shred some cheese here, it's like I've got that. And when I'm done, I can take this out, and this is a 2.5 cutter blade that I can put in right here. And now I can do that. And it even comes with a food guard. So again, I'm not risking my fingers trying to do this. Or I can use this 1.5 cutter and it'll sit. And again, I can use the hand guard here and just cut. Or I can julienne, because this is your julienne blade, if you want to make those, you know, nice carrots, small carrot sticks, things of that nature. That's your julienne blade. And this is my favorite because this is the wave blade. So if you want to make those like waffle fries that, you know, you can buy at a certain chicken store that I absolutely love, but if you want to make them at home, this is the type of blade that you need. It's a wave blade. And so I love things that do more than one thing, and that's why I invested in this Henning Lee from QVC, because I was like, wow, it does more than one thing. And it's a great salad spinner at that. So if you're like me and you like things that can do more than one thing, then I highly recommend this. Otherwise, like I said, you can get a salad spinner that all it is a salad spinner, which is great, because like I said, even with your regular salad spinners, you can do a lot with them. And I'm just gonna put this down for a second, just so that I can show you again just the salad spinner function. But you know, you don't necessarily have to buy this particular one, but I mean, you know, you can get a salad spinner. You know, I've seen some that are $20, $50. It runs the gamut. But this one in particular, I love because, like I said, does more than one thing and is manual, which I appreciate because I'm working under my own power. So if you're like me and you want to have good tools, and you recognize that good tools give you the confidence and just the ability to do things successfully and give you that confidence in the kitchen, then these are 3 items that I think you'll love. So thanks for checking out my channel, and that's What's the 411.